Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ronel Blanco. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
About to get started here. Here's Trey Turner. Fouled off down the right side. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Juan Soto.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Jose Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
1 out, runner at second. Juan Soto now at the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. One out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Devers at the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Oh, he can't hang on. They get 1. The tag, and he's
Got
out.
him. That's an out.
Double play. Not the way they drew it up, but it ends the inning. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Schlittler was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
Left fielder.
Take a look at the lineup.
Yordan Alvarez.
Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Aye!
The 0-1. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Paredes went deep in his most recent game. Got him. And now 2 gone.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Christian Walker. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. On the ground. Base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. He'll score, and the Astros take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to second. Turner, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Houston and stepping in for New York, Ben Rice.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Rice smashed a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Max Schumann. Just missed. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Carlos Correa. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yainer.
So up next, Yainer Diaz. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Right there for a strike. Schlittler, a 6'6" righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022.
Ball.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Outside
That's ball
low.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. He was late there, strike 1. Foul ball. That's outside.
That's a ball.
1-2 to count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Popped up. Altuve gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Batting 9th, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers digs in now. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
That's out.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Here's a 1-1. drilled in the air out towards right center. Smith has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Trey Turner.
Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Myers on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Tim Smith.
Cam Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here is Jeremy Pena. Led off the game with a strikeout. And the 0-1. Called strike right there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tosses to first. What a play.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Yordan.
2 down, bases empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. A double and a run scored his first time up.
It's a tough pitch,
Outside.
but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Fires over to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Astros 1 and the Yankees nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Sweet morning, Singy. Sweet morning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Ramirez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That hit him.
I got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, right
Juan
fielder,
Soto down.
Juan Soto.
Walked his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. This is again 5 in a row. Fastball for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. And Rafi muscles one out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Just missed.
That's out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
And now 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Walker. He takes it on his own. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
For the Yankees, second baseman, Max Schumann.
Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. 0-1. That one missed.
Ball, that's outside.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air, center field. Pena takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. That one inside. And a count now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. That one found hard the other way.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's off the mark.
That pitch is out.
Ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. And delivers outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Astros.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
2 aboard with 1 out. Now Correa up to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion. And
left field way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the ball to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Myers in the box now, takes strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Laser, base hit. In from third is the tying run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Go ahead run on base. Cam Smith will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time.
Hey!
Correa at second. Myers at first. 2 out of the inning. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way,
swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We've played 4, all tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Houston, ready now for the 5th inning. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
he really hammered that one down into the right field corner, and clearly he wasn't just content with the double. Really got going out of the box and hustled his way to turn that into a triple. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. Runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Trey Turner now. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. Trey Turner goes deep. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ronel Blanco will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Bennett Sousa.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that
runner takes off in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 46, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. King, a left-hander, also throwing. Man at second. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Fair ball. They're waving Ramirez home. The run comes in from second to second, and he's safe.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
One out, runner at second. Rafael Devers stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. Fastball for a strike. Soto leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Bennett Sousa is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on now, Brian King.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Laser could be trouble. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So, runner at second, 2 down. Max Schumann, the next to hit.
Nope. That's inside.
High fly ball out to left field. Alvarez in position. And that's the 3rd out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Astros 3. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Yep, that ball went out.
To third, Ramirez. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez, 1 for 2. And
Ball
that
one.
misses. And that's ball one. Alvarez in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in
Nope,
Cuba.
that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the
That's ball
zone.
three.
The last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Here we go, Isaac.
In the air, left field. Stowers drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Christian.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Just
Outside, that's a
missed.
ball.
The Yankees leading by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Nope,
He's
outside.
clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one
Ball.
missed.
Struggling a little bit for command here, and I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets it to first.
He's out.
And that is that. One left for Houston. They're down 4. It's 7-3. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. So digging in,
Leading off
Austin
for the
Wells.
Yankees, catcher, Austin Wells.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder,
Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really good
inside,
take,
ball
especially
2.
with 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Kyle Stowers.
One out man at first. And up next for New York, Kyle Stowers. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Now pitching.
Number 46 into the game.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trey Turner with a chance now. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Here's your 1. And
Ball,
there's a
that's
ball.
outside.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. The Yanks trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 8-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Juan Soto, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
RBI knock for him.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Two on, 2 outs.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one moves his feet. That one is absolutely belted. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. Juan Soto the opposite way. That's his 4th home run of the series. and they boost their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 46 done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Hayden Wisniewski on to pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So 2 down, and here is Devers. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one missed. Line drive, Adam in center field. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Man at first. Here's Carlos Correa. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stuck on me. Anyway. Saker catches the zone at the knees. And it's through for a hit. And now to a board. And it gets by him. Oh, and he's coming home. He will score. It's 11-4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cam Schlittler done for the day. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Osvaldo Bido gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. This to third. That's a base hit. Tag, but he's in there. Digging in, Jake Myers. And a foul ball. swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run across. Diaz around third. Relay throw home. The tag out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that is foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's a strike. Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Doyle on the move to the gap. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros 5. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman Max Schumann.
Now it's the second baseman, Max Schumann. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball, that's in.
Six straight outside the strike zone. That's inside. Full count now. And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
For the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 3.
Two walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Brenton Doyle.
Two aboard with one out. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Comes up empty.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2 on, 1 out. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Now a chance for Kyle Stowers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Here we go, Hayden.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside. And the count 1-2. That one missed. Line drive. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 11 and the Astros 5. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez,
Ball,
the
that's
leadoff
down.
batter, as he looks at ball 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 11-6.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the DH, Isaac Paredes.
Hey! Off the plate,
Missed.
ball 1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Soto moving back for it. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they cut into the lead. It's 11-7.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. high fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Astros.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
And that one ripped to left. Out number 2.
Up next for the Astros. Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros.
Bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Good eye in that spot. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball there. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Down and away for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. This one in the air center field. Myers settles underneath it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Juan Soto.
Soto gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
So 2 down. Rafael Devers stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball, that's inside.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Well struck, right field. And it one-hops the wall. Relay to second. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice.
Ball.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer. That's his 50th career homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-7. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Abreu gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Steven Oker gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Max Schumann. Line drive, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss. Runner takes off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like days like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boog. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's going to be
What do you
Jake
got?
Myers. Nope, he held back.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second and nobody out. And now Cam Smith 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Aye.
Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And now it's 14-8. So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 4. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the
Number
Yankees,
75.
Camilo Doval.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Hammered, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Yordan Alvarez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Aye.
The Astros trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. His second home run of the game, and they slice into the lead. It's 14-12. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Done a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Fought off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that time run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
So up next, Jose Altuve. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Houston, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Out towards right center field. Myers under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Kyle Stowers stepping in now for the Yankees. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Trey Turner at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's the automatic. Man at first, one away. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Nope, that's a ball.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far.
Now this is through for a base hit. Coming home. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Devers now. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singing.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That misses off the outside edge. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. The Yankees trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner on the go. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 9th. And here comes Carlos Correa.
Number 25, Miller.
Miller,
That's
a
out.
former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
There you go.
Correa tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Yeah.
In the air to left center. Stowers settles underneath it. And there's one away. Yordan Diaz up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. The Yanks trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. And just one out remaining for Houston. Myers in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Check
Inside
swing.
ball.
He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
15-12 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long